Hello, I'm Pearl, 29 years old, and I've recently welcomed a new addition to the family. However, the birthing process was anything but smooth, thanks to my mother-in-law nearly causing me harm. I may sound a bit crazy, but allow me to share the tale. Let me start by giving you some background on my husband, Adrian. We met in college and instantly clicked, falling in love almost immediately. Our connection was extraordinary, and I knew he was the one. After graduation, we moved in together, and while I had no complaints about Adrian, his mother Becky was a different story. Adrian and his family, originally from Missouri, moved to my state when he was 12. With their charming southern accents and unique customs, I attributed Becky's mistreatment of me to cultural differences. She disapproved of me taking her son away and resented the fact that the rest of Adrian's family adored me. Without any specific reason, I became the target of her disdain. Despite her constant snide remarks and belittling of my achievements, Adrienne stood by my side, putting a stop to her behavior. After 7 years of dating, we decided to tie the knot in a small, intimate ceremony. Although Becky tried to cause trouble, we quickly quashed it by making it clear that she needed to behave or face consequences. Married life only strengthened my bond with Adrian's family. Whenever his relatives visited, they chose to stay with us instead of a hotel, much to Becky's displeasure. She continued her attempts to sabotage me, but the support I received from others remained unwavering. Eventually, Adrian's relatives refused to interact with Becky without our presence, as they discovered she treated them just as poorly as she treated me. After 3 years of marriage, I began experiencing unusual abdominal pains. Brushing it off initially, I decided to get it checked, only to discover I was 4 months pregnant. The news was surprising, considering I hadn't shown any visible signs of pregnancy. Excited to share the news with Adrian upon his return home, little did I know the challenges that lay ahead. I prepared a lavish dinner and uncorked a fine bottle of wine. "Welcome home, sweetie," I exclaimed, catching my partner off guard. Curious, they questioned the extravagant setup. "What's with the fancy dinner? Why don't you sit down first?" I gestured for them to take a seat. "I have some news to share with you." "Okay, should I be worried?" I reassured them. "Absolutely not. In fact, I think you're going to be really happy." "All right, I'm excited." Spill. "So, you know how I've been experiencing those weird stomach pains?" I began. "Well, I went to the doctor today, and she ran some tests. Turns out my stomach is perfectly normal." Their curiosity piqued, they asked, "What was it then?" "Turns out I'm pregnant," I revealed. "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" they exclaimed, surprised. "The best part is that I'm 4 months along." They were incredulous, asking, "How is that even possible?" "It's a hidden pregnancy. I haven't had any other symptoms, and those pains were actually kicks," I explained. Overwhelmed, they responded, "Oh my God, this is big news. I'm so happy." "I am too. And this couldn't be happening at a better time. We're finally doing well financially, and I was going to ask you if we could start trying anyway," I shared. Concerned about announcing the news, they expressed, "Oh, we're going to have to tell everyone about that. I'm worried about the way your mother is going to react." Acknowledging the tension with my mother-in-law, I replied, "You know how much she hates me. She hates that everyone loves me. I'm worried that with the pregnancy announcement, I'm going to get more attention and she'll hate me even more." Determined to address the issue, my partner reassured me, "If you're okay with it, I'll have a strong word with her about her behavior. You don't have to worry about a thing. The only thing you have to do is enjoy being treated like a princess." Heartened by their support, I agreed. I would like that talk and the princess treatment. I say we wait until we find out the gender of the baby before we have a celebration, though. They embraced the idea, saying, "I love that idea. Now, let's have a little celebration of our own." Eugene and I were elated with the pregnancy news, and though we hadn't made concrete plans, we had set aside some savings for the eventual arrival of kids. A month later, we shared the joyous news with our families. While my family was overjoyed, Adrian's family, except for Becky, reacted positively. Surprisingly, she barely reacted, scowling at us. Deciding to have a gender reveal party, we organized a backyard barbecue and invited both our families. Using the traditional cake-cutting method, we discovered we were expecting a boy. I was elated and eager to start decorating our nursery after the gender reveal party. Throughout the entire celebration, I felt like a queen, receiving abundant attention and numerous questions. However, my joy took a turn when I noticed Becky's absence. After some inquiry, I discovered she was in the house, prompting me to seek her out. Inside our home, I found her at the top of the stairs. Puzzled, I asked, "Becky, what are you doing here?" "The party's downstairs." Her response shocked me. "Oh, I'm just trying to find proof." "Proof of what?" "Of your lies." Surprised, I retorted, "Excuse me, what lies?" "Come on now, ain't nobody believing that you got a baby in there. Are you trying to tell me that you think my pregnancy is fake?" "Of course. You're too tiny to be 7 months pregnant. There ain't no child in there," she declared dismissively. Defending myself, I explained, "Every woman experiences pregnancy differently. Just because I'm not as big as I'm supposed to be doesn't mean I'm not pregnant. Don't you dare lie. You just want everyone's attention." Why would I fake a whole pregnancy just to get attention? And why would I want attention in the first place? I'm of your kind. You're jealous that my son pays me all the attention when I come over, and you want to take that away. Feeling unfairly accused, I responded, "Becky, I think you're projecting some of your feelings onto me, and I really don't appreciate that. I have no need for attention because I naturally get it. You're trying to steal from me, and I do not appreciate that." Exasperated, I warned her, "Look, you're stressing me out, and that is not good for the baby. I'm just going to go. Stop trying to steal the spotlight. No one gives a darn about you." The last thing I remember was her pushing me down the stairs, resulting in excruciating pain. When I woke up in a hospital bed with a tube in my hand and abdominal pain, I was disoriented. Eugene, sitting beside me, explained that I had fallen down the stairs and lost a lot of blood. They had to induce my pregnancy, and I had given birth. Desperate to know about my baby, Eugene hesitated, saying they were doing everything to stabilize our child, but he couldn't provide further details. "Where is he? I need to see him." "He's in the ICU, and I assure you he's in good hands. You have nothing to worry about. There's nothing more you can do. Don't blame yourself for anything. Once we get a donor for you, we can focus on our child, okay?" "Yeah, but I'm not blaming myself." "Good. I have someone else to blame." "What do you mean?" "I'll let you know, but could you please bring your mother down here?" "Why?" "Just please don't ask questions. I'm going through enough. Bring her here and tell her everything that happened in front of me. I'll explain everything else after." "Okay, but first let's get you your blood, and then we'll do everything else that you wanted." "Yeah, okay." Eugene went to talk to my doctor, and thankfully they had found a donor who was willing to donate immediately for me. The stress of everything made me fall right back asleep after the blood transfusion. I had so many emotions swirling through me, and I didn't know what to make of them. On one hand, I was grateful that my son was still alive, but I also knew that he might grow up with some developmental issues. I didn't have a problem with that, but the fact that Becky would be the reason that my son struggled made me feel hot with anger. I was asleep for a good 3 hours, and when I woke up, I felt much better. Once again, Eugene was next to me and immediately rushed to my side when I woke up. "Hi, sweetie. You fell asleep for a little while. How do you feel right now?" "A lot better." "How's our son?" "They've managed to stabilize him. He'll have to be in the NICU for the next 2 months. Will I be able to hold him?" "Not yet, but soon. I promise. Until then, we will definitely get to see him. I saw him, and he looks adorable." "All right. I'm glad that everything's okay. But you wanted to see my mom, right?" "Oh yeah. Is she here?" "She's waiting outside. Shall I bring her in?" "Yeah." "Hi, Pearl. How are you?" "Not doing so good, Mom. Eugene, did you update her on what happened?" "No, he didn't tell me anything. He just asked me to rush here." "Eugene, Could you tell her what happened since I got here? Well, Mom, after you came running to us about Pearl slipping down the stairs, she ended up bleeding a lot. She had to get induced so she could give birth to the baby. Thankfully, the doctors and nurses managed to stabilize our son. He's just going to be in the NICU for a while now. Oh, you gave birth, Pearl. Congratulations. Don't even. Do you have something to say to me and Eugene? What are you talking about? Sweetie, you said Becky came running to you after I slipped, right? Yes, and I'm so grateful that she saw it because none of us heard you fall. Great. Now, Becky, should I be the one to tell him, or will you do it yourself? What is she talking about, Mom? Oh, I don't know. She just gave birth. She's probably just making things up. She's probably suffering from mommy brain. Lord knows I had a bad case of it after I gave birth to you. Do not even try to make this into something as arbitrary as that, Eugene. Your mother pushed me down the stairs. What? You remember? I was overcome with emotion when I finally cradled my son, and Eugene shared in my tears. The realization that we had almost lost him left me feeling nauseous. Word spread that our son was back home, and somehow, even Becky got wind of it. She acquired another phone number just to reach out to us. Seeing that our responses were non-existent, she took it upon herself to show up unannounced at our house. Fortunately, Eugene answered the door. If I had, I might have given her a piece of my mind, or worse, physically confronted her for the stress she had caused my family. Becky looked worn and aged compared to our last encounter, tears in her eyes as she pleaded with Eugene to talk to her. Please, talk to me, Mom. You need to stop trying to contact us. How can I not? My son won't talk to me, and I don't get to see my grandson. You think you get to see our son. You don't think we're in pain from not being able to hold our little boy. I really am sorry. Please at least talk to me. I thought I was doing something right. How is pushing my wife down a flight of stairs the right thing to do? She's always been trying to steal everyone's attention. I see the way she tries so hard, and it's just so darn hard to keep my anger in check. You have no idea how insane you sound right now. I do not. I was trying to do what was best for you. Best for me? How is this best for me? I always knew you could do so much better than Pearl. I was just trying to get you to see that by almost killing my child and wife. Are you kidding me right now? What you did was not done for me, but because you couldn't handle the fact that there was someone better than you in your family. Pearl is not better than me. Oh, she is in every way. She cooks better food and has a much better temperament than you. Why do you think more of our family has started coming over to our place for Thanksgiving when we host? Nobody can stand you and your entitlement. You take that back right this second. That is no way to speak to your mother. No, I will speak to you the way you deserve to be spoken to. You made our lives a nightmare from the start, and I have been silent about it only because Pearl begged me not to damage my relationship with you. Okay, I get it. I'm a horrible mother. You are. You absolutely are. You're lucky that we're not going to the police about you hurting Pearl and our son. Oh, please. Like if you have evidence of it, it'll be my word against hers. Who said we didn't have evidence? Don't try and bluff me right now. Look, Pearl and I are exhausted, and we want this time to be as calm as possible. So, for the foreseeable future, I do not want to hear from or see you again. Do you get it? You can't do that. I want to see my grandson too. Oh, you are never seeing your grandson. What? You have no idea how much our son is going to suffer thanks to your jealousy. The least I could do is make sure that he never meets the source of his problem. I will fight for my grandparents' rights. Go for it. Bye. Eugene was furious that Becky still had the audacity to even show up. If it were me in her place, I would never have shown my face to my family. But hey, everyone's different, I guess. Becky did not give up on trying to contact us. Not only would she call and text us a whole bunch of times, but she would also show up at our doorstep and make a huge ruckus until we opened the door. So Eugene and I did the only sensible thing and got a restraining order against Becky. She once again did not like that, but I was so tired by this point that I really did not care. Thankfully, Eugene and I dealt with Becky just in time for us to take our son home. Let me tell you, holding him for the first time made me sob and feel so grateful that he was still alive. Eugene and I decided to use the next few months to just bond with our child. So we didn't let anyone come over to see the baby. Thankfully, after everything that happened, everyone was happy to comply. Becky, however, did not stop trying to bother us. One day, we actually received a summons to come to court because Becky was trying to fight for her grandparents' rights. That threw me into a blind rage. I couldn't believe that she was actually trying to claim grandparent rights when she almost killed me and the grandson she so desperately wanted to see. I asked Eugene to gather the evidence and made our way to a lawyer's firm. We hired a good lawyer, showed him the evidence, and he told us that we could charge Becky, even though we didn't want to do it earlier. After dealing with her harassment for months, we decided to press charges against her. The trial that followed was truly something out of a movie. Becky cried and sobbed at first because we were neglecting her and not letting her visit her only grandson. I could tell that the jury was a little sympathetic towards her, but I knew I had the most incriminating piece of evidence for her. When the footage of her pushing me down the stairs played, everyone in the room went silent, and Becky grew pale. After the first hearing, Becky blasted us with calls and texts, accusing us of hiding the truth from her. We figured it was in the best interest that we blocked her. After a couple of weeks, Becky was charged with attempted murder of an unborn child and was sentenced to 6 months in jail. All her appeals were denied, and Eugene and I couldn't have been happier. Of course, word got around in Eugene's family as well about what Becky had done, and let's just say that nobody wants anything to do with her anymore. She's going to have a tough time when she's done with her sentence. As for Eugene and me, we're gradually getting used to being first-time parents, and we're loving every second of it. I'm just glad we get to do it stress-free. We were considering moving, but that's a decision to make for a later time. Thank you so much for listening.